Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with another FGO video. Today I'm going to check out the two new servants, Taikoubou and Dobrynya Demonstration. These two characters, they are completely new characters which have come out in the Tunguska Sanctuary, and I already reacted to the TVCM and the Noble Phantasm, which I'll be linking down in the description box. If you have not checked it out and you want to see that, you can click on it and you'll get to my reaction. So today I'm just going to check out the demonstration, the servant demonstration, that is the animations, all that stuff for both the servants, and I'm also going to check out their skills and the Noble Phantasm details. So just like I usually do, I'm going to check them out, talk about it, and give my opinions on it. So yeah, let's get started, and all the videos that I'll be using in this reaction will be given down in the description box. The link will be given there. You can click on it and it'll take you there. So yeah, let's get started. So first, okay, now one thing, as I said, I already reacted to the Noble Phantasm and the TVCM, and I had no idea who these characters were. This Taikoubou and Dobrynya Demonstration, I had no idea. From the comment section, I was able to gather a few things, and I kind of have like a rough background on them, and yeah, I can probably understand a few more things from here onwards, hopefully. I know the whole, roughly the background on Xianxia or Taikoubou, his not fight, but him, I think there's in the comment section, everyone told me that he fought with an evil nine-tailed fox whose name was Daji, and Koyanskaya is a parallel to that. Koyanskaya is, since Koyanskaya is here, obviously Koyanskaya is not the same as Daji, but since she's here, they're drawing a parallel, and that's why Taikoubou got summoned here, all these things. So little background information, rough background information, I have it now. So yeah, anyways, let's start. First I'm going to react to the servant demonstration of Taikoubou Xianxia Rider. So let's see. And yeah, as I said, the links will be in the description box, the videos that I'm reacting to. All right, here we go. Start. Okay. Wow, the background is really nice. Look at the background with... Okay. Taikoubou.
旅将でも教師がでも教太閤でも好きに呼んでくれて構いませんよ。しかし惜しいな。キャスターで呼ばれてたら僕は絶対
really?
グランドキャスターだったろうにな。
Really? Is okay. This is as strong as Merlin, I guess. All right, let's see. Oh, the... Oh, it can skill seal each and every character. All right. A quick Noble Phantasm. Wait, he just stomps on the enemies. Okay. All right, let's see the Noble Phantasm. Oh, he opens his eyes. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we've already seen the Noble Phantasm, but still. I forgot for a moment that I've already reacted to the Noble Phantasm. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's quite a lot of damage. He's AoE quick Noble Phantasm user. Could be used with Skadi. Okay. Wait, what? Is that a tapir? I think they're called tapirs, aren't they? I might be wrong. Alright, let's see. Whoa! Okay. Oh, I was wondering why he's a rider. So I guess the tapir is like the thing that he's riding on. Is that why? Oh. So in his extra attack, he basically falls asleep on the tapir. What? Okay. Oh, this is cool. Okay, interesting animation. Oh, this is the... Wow, his dress is cool. I'm guessing this is the third or the second Ascension art? Wow. Whoa! Okay, that was cool. My god. Wait, the tapir transformed, or is that a completely new animal? Okay, I like this one. When he attacks, you know, using his... My god. Wow. Okay, so wait a minute. That means his extra attack also changes in his just like his, you know, Ascension art, along with his Ascension art. Like in the first Ascension art, he had a tapir in the extra animation, and now he has this beast. I'm not sure what that is. It kind of looks like a divine beast or something, you know. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm guessing he will probably be the next quick farming meta. I'm not sure. You know, because he has... Wait, he opens his eyes. That was good. That was a change in the Noble Phantasm. Okay, wow. Okay, this is good. Wait. Oh yeah, he also has the quick attack increase. Okay, I can guess. He'll probably be the next quick farming meta. Like, you know, like if you pair him up with Skadi, you know, double Skadi and him. Okay, yeah, I think so. You can probably use him for farming, you know, farming, or I'm not sure if you can NP loop with him. Probably you can. So if you can NP loop him as well, then that's just amazing. You can just basically use him to wipe off enemies after enemies. Like here, he actually throws it away, but there was this one variation in his Noble Phantasm where it slips out of his hand and falls into the and he opens his eyes. That was nice. All right, I think that's it. Yep. Okay. Wow. All right. So Taikoubou. I'm going to call him Taikoubou because the Chinese names. There is a variation. I've heard this. You know, the way they pronounce the Chinese names in Japanese are a little bit different. For example, I think Lubu is called Ryofu in Japanese, isn't it? Yeah. So like these variations there are, which obviously like, you know, I won't be able to remember, so I'm going to call him Taikoubou. So Taikoubou, he's I have to say his character design is very simple. He's just wearing a dress, and it's like a very cool dress, I have to say. The color schemes and everything, like he looks really, what can I say, smart, and quite dashing, I have to say, charming. And obviously eyes closed, that's another plus point. Like all characters whose eyes are closed, it just looks like there's something about them. Eyes closed characters, and whenever they open the eyes, so plus points for the character design there. And the animations are nice, I have to say. It's not as flashy as a lot of other characters I've seen, but they are, like, very good. For example, I love the little tap. Just a second, let me just check. They're called tapirs, aren't they? Or am I mistaken? Yeah, tapir. Yeah. There you go. Okay. I'm guessing that's something that is related to his lore, and he's a rider, so obviously he needs something. So that's, I guess that's why he's a rider. He does say in the summoning scene that if I was called as a caster, I would have been a grand caster. Now, who knows? Maybe this leaves leaves some doors open. Maybe in the future, probably FGO will introduce a caster variation of him. Who knows? It wouldn't surprise me. But he does say that he'll be as strong as a grand caster. So maybe he won't come as a caster. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait for that. But now let me know, like, is the thing that he says, is he really? I guess he is, because I think he's like one of the strongest characters in the Chinese lore. I'm not sure. I have no idea about, like, Chinese mythology or history, so I won't be able to say anything about this. But maybe he's like, I think he's one of the most prominent characters. So that's why maybe, like, he as he said that if I came as a caster, I would have been a grand caster. So yeah, anyways, I have no idea, no knowledge about this, so I won't be able to say anything. All right, anyways, okay, so yeah, his animations, as I was saying, I like the animations. It's simple and very not that much flashy. He basically, like, there are a few variations. One variation is he uses the thing that he has in his hand, to, like, it has, like, I think, like a string attached to it. I'm not sure what that is, but he, in his buster attack, I saw he uses that to like do the thing. Like, it kind of like zigzags around and attacks. And he even uses that in other ways as well. Like, there's another variation where I saw he uses it to tie up the enemy and, like, attack it. And his extra attack is quite nice. He just basically falls asleep on his tapir, and like, then he wakes up suddenly. And sometimes the animations also vary as to he rides the tapir and attacks the enemy. These variations, there are these variations. Also, there's another one where he basically jumps on top of the enemy and dances on storms the character. So yeah, those are good. I was quite impressed with Ascension 2 animations. Like, his dress changes in a very nice way. I like the new dress that he has. It's more for royal clothing. Like, having those, like, big volume of dress. That's royal dressing, I think. And he he uses now his Ascension 2, I think, or 3, no, Ascension 3, his tapir, I'm not sure if that was his tapir which changed, or was it a completely different animal, but he gets a new beast. It looks like a deer, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like a deer. Like, I've seen these, like, it looks like a mythical beast, and I'm sure this is something related to Chinese mythology. I'm not sure, because I feel like I've seen these, like, these type of deers before as well in a lot of other Chinese games and stuff. I've seen them, like, these are like divine beasts, I think. Again, as I said, I have no idea about anything. Like, I know quite a bit of Japanese mythology, but I have no idea about any. I don't have any idea about Chinese mythology, so I cannot say anything about that. But it does, like, seem like a divine beast. And all right, anything else? And the Noble Phantasm, I already reacted to it. I like the fact that the Noble Phantasm has like two variations, kind of, which kind of reminded me of Orion's Noble Phantasm, you know, when there's like two variations. One variation is where basically Artemis chokes the wind out of Artemis. And another one, and the other normal one is basically, you know, like him like asking for Artemis's blessing. Those like are the two variations. While here I'm guessing it's kind of similar, where the first variation is obviously him, like, you know, sitting in front of the pond or river, I'm not sure that what that is, and he throws that thing inside it deliberately, while the other one is, I think he basically fumbles. Let me just check that portion. Yeah, he basically fumbles and it falls down. He gets a little bewildered. There's little, like, you know, things on top of his head, which kind of shows bewilderment. His eyes open suddenly, obviously, because he's surprised that it fell down. And yeah, I think that's like a little, you know, like a little variation, little thing, just like Orion's Noble Phantasm. And yeah, so so that was it. I like his, like, you know, I like everything about him. It's quite nice. And yeah, I'm going to check out his skills and everything, then I'll be fully able to understand everything about him, you know, how can he be used, all the stuff. But before that, let me check out the other servant, which is Dobrynya Nikiti. I'm not sure if I pronounced her name correctly, but you know, yeah. Anyways, let's start. Dobrynya Nikiti rider demonstration, and after this ends, I'll talk about it, and then I'll go to the skills. So let's go. Okay, let's see. I wonder how her voice will be. Oh, is this her Ascension 1 art? Okay.
俺はライダー。ドブルイニャニキチッチだ。
Nikitich, okay.
ドブルイニャでもニキチッチでも好きな方で呼びなさい。
Her.
ところで気になっているんだが。
What? About her cat ears?
ライダーというのは
okay.
どういった役職だろうか。
Okay. Alright. Oh, that's cool. That sprite is cool. That's a really cool sprite. Oh, she has a battle axe. Okay. A little umu. Okay, Buster Noble Phantasm. Let's see if it's single target or... Oh, I think it's AoE, isn't it? I forgot. I already reacted to her Noble Phantasm, so... Let's see. Yeah, it's AoE. Alright. Okay, let's properly see her animations now. Alright. Alright. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Nya nya! Oh, she whacks him with the tail! Nice! Oh! Okay, that's her extra animation. That's cool. My god. Imagine a dragon... a cat girl riding on top of a dragon with a battle axe coming to kill you. My god. And the little nya. Wow, this is impactful. Like, you know, the dragon attacks, she also attacks. Okay. my god, I love the tail whips. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Yep, she's like a cat. Her mannerisms and everything, you know. The way she's kind of crouching, you know. It's like how a cat always crouches before attacking or targeting something. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Yep. Okay. Nothing much to talk about her. It's very simple animations, nothing that major, you know. It's basically her, you know, and she obviously she's a 4-star, that's why she doesn't have like Ascension art and, like, you know, animation changing thing. But okay, so one thing I was very much reminded after watching her animations is that she is a cat girl. Yeah, she is. Like her mannerisms and everything, you know, she kind of crouches like how, like, you know, cats usually crouch before you know, like targeting something or jumping on top of something. And the way the dragon, you know, kind of slashes, and she kind of does the whole nya nya, you know, just like how cats kind of scratch. Then, like, you know, like using her tail to whack the enemy. Okay, like, yeah, that's a cat girl, definitely. I love the combination of a cat girl riding on top of a dragon, like. Okay, so yeah, one thing I have to say, her animations are impactful. There is like a huge, like, you know, sound effect, like whenever the you know, whenever she comes and attacks you with the battle axe, and then the dragon also comes and attacks, like it's kind of impactful. Like, you know, like this like this impact, or like, you know, the animation is impactful, at the same time it couples nicely with the sound effect as well. The sound effect is nice and loud. And yeah, this is good. It's basically, the whole animation was basically her using her battle axe and the dragon attacking. Like this, sometimes she kind of jumps down from the dragon and attacks directly, then she again goes on top of the dragon also attacks, like, you know, alongside her. And yeah, like that's her attack animations. Nothing much to say, nothing major. And yeah, very simple. Like, you know, I was quite surprised that her attack animations are this, like, by simple I'm meaning like no, like, you know, no, what can I say, like I've been seeing, like, you know, FGO kind of does that nowadays, is the animations are very unique, like, you know, it's like weird stuff happens in the animations. So, like, you know, like, so there are a few characters obviously which have normal animations, and obviously that does not mean the animations are not good. As I said, like, you know, I like the impactful animation where she kind of jumps down from the dragon, attacks it, jumps up, and the dragon attacks at the same time, then kind of rides on top of the dragon. I like the dragon whacking the enemy with the tail, you know. Oh my god. Okay, that's nice. And the way she, like, you know, also uses the dragon breath. I think the dragon also breathes fire on the enemies and goes and kind of slashes across. Like these are very simple animations, no outrageous stuff's happening, you know, no weird animations happening. Everything's quite normal. She attacks very normally, which is nice in its own way. So yeah, that was it. That was her. And she is a Buster AoE Noble Phantasm user. Okay. Yeah, so that was it. Nothing much to say. Now I'm going to switch to their skills and I'm going to check them out, take the Noble Phantasm details as well, and Oh no, before that I'll check out their Ascension arts. Let's do that first. Ascension art and the skills, I'm going to go in that way. All right, so the first character, okay, the first character is Taikoubou. All right, this is the first Ascension art. I have to say I really love the background. It matches very nicely with his dress color. You know, his dress is like this black dress with a little red, like, you know, design with a little green, like, you know, things on it, and it mixes so nicely with the red background with the white, I think these are white, yeah, these white flowers in the trees. This looks like a painting. This looks like a painting, you know, from, like, you know, like those paintings like ancient times, the paintings that you see, like, you know, like a portrait of someone or something. This looks like that. It looks like he's posing for someone actually painting him or something. This is one of the most beautiful, like, you know, Ascension arts I have to see. Not, like, you know, not in, like, in a simplistic way. It's beautiful. Like, as I said, his character design is so simplistic. He's just like a person, you know, just standing there with like a thing in his hand, black dress with a little design, which looks extremely smart and handsome on him, with nice short hair, closed eyes, with a beautiful background, red background with white flowers and white, you know, like thing in the, like, you know, the place where he's standing is also like white. Probably it's made of marble or something. It's really beautiful. Like, I love it. And wow, yeah, he's quite tall, you know, like, yeah, it's like, it's great. It's one of the best, you know, Ascension arts. It's simplistic, in a simplistic way. It's really nice. It's beautiful. Wow, really good. I really love this. Like, you know, like, I think I've never said anything about Ascension arts backgrounds, but I think this is the first time I'm actually commenting on an Ascension arts background. I like that background that much. Like, if the background was only there, I wouldn't comment that much, but it actually meshes so well with the character in it. Like, that's why I'm saying it. It just mixes beautifully with Taikoubou. You know, him just standing in that background, in front of that background. Okay, this is really nice. I really like that art. Okay, that was Ascension 1. Ascension 2. Okay, the background is the same, but as I said, the first one mixes so well with it. This does not mix at all, because, you know, like, it lacks that simplistic thing. The first Ascension art had the simplistic thing of him just standing there, you know, with the black dress, only that black dress, nothing else, you know, and it mixed so beautifully. While here, you know, like, he got the royal clothing, I think, extra clothing, and he also has the, I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a deer, but maybe it's, probably it's not a deer. I might be wrong. As I said, maybe it's something related to Chinese mythology. And he also has the divine beast alongside him. So it does not mix well, you know. The background is the same, but it does not look as nice, as beautiful as the first Ascension art, just because of that. But his dress is really nice, as I said. You know, like, I like the divine beast with him as well, and the royal clothing that he wears. But as I said, I really love the first Ascension art. This does not has that thing in it, you know, like, the way I really like the first Ascension art, it does not have that, but it's still nice in its own way. I really love the first Ascension art. It's so simplistic, it's so beautiful. Okay, let's check out the next one, the third Ascension art. Oh, he's like in a snowy region now, and his clothing has increased. He looks like a real king now, you know, like, with the huge dress, you know, like, huge, like, you know, the things, I'm not sure what they're called, but there's so many layers to the dress. Like, yeah, and yeah, yeah, that, I think that's a royal clothing, most probably. And the background has obviously changed. He's like in a winter background now, with obviously the thing he has in his hands. And yeah, this is nice, but As I said, I like the first Ascension art so much. It's so beautiful and simplistic. All right, okay, the final Ascension art, which is this one. Oh wait, oh, is he like sitting on, oh yeah, he's sitting on top of a branch. Okay, yeah, he's sitting on top of a branch, and you know, his leg is on in the river. He's dipping his leg in the river. Is that fish in his basket? What is that? I think that is fish, isn't it? Yeah, he has a little thing in it with his hand which has fish in it. And this is a nice art. Yeah, this is good. All right, so those were the Ascension arts. Now, as I said, you know, I really love the first Ascension art so much. It really mixes so well with his character design that it looks beautiful as a painting, like just fantastic. Anyways, okay, so now let's talk about excuse me, let's talk about his skills. All right, the first skill is called the original art of war A plus. Okay, it increases party's quick performance. Oh, okay. Quick performance for 3 turns, increases party's attack for 3 turns, increases party's NP damage for 3 turns. My god, this is an insane skill. What is this? Huh? Quick performance, attack, and NP damage? Okay, and it's party, like obviously it will be a little lesser than a single target. If it was a single target one, the increment would have been more than 10 and 15%. But still, it increases the party's damage. Okay, let's see. At level 1, increase quick damage by 10%, increase attack damage by 10%, and increase NP damage by 10%. At level 10, increase quick damage by 15%, attack damage by 15%, NP damage by 15%. So if you use this before, you know, like you unleash his Noble Phantasm, you'll get a total, like roughly calculating, you'll get a 45% total damage increase, I guess, you know, because 15% quick attack, his Noble Phantasm is also quick attack, attack damage 15%, and NP damage also 15%. So it'll only work on the his Noble Phantasm, but it'll increase it immensely. And if you couple him with 2 Skadis, then that's even more, you know, like in some insane firepower. My god. Whew. The second skill, okay, seals all enemy skill for 1 turn, increase own damage against divine enemies for 3 turns. Okay, increase own damage against demonic enemies for 3 turns. Okay, wow. So all right, so if the enemy is a divine servant or a demonic character, then that's even better for you. You'll get even more out of the Noble Phantasm damage. Okay, divine damage increase and demonic damage increase is 30% at level 1 and 50% at level 10. The seal of all enemy skill for 1 turn is also nice. Okay, this is also a good skill. Okay, I forgot to say the name of this skill. This skill's name is God Sealing Enforcement B. Okay, something like that. Okay, the third skill, it's called Philosophy Key EX. Okay, charges own NP gods, charges parties NP gods. Oh wow. Yeah, he's made for MP looping, I think. I think so. My god. Okay, so he's not only a support character, but he's also, like, you know, he supports himself as well. He buffs himself as well. Like all the things, all the the first skill as well, it increases the own party, not party, sorry, it increases the party, yeah, party performance, which also means he's also included in it. So yeah, that basically means that, wow, so he buffs himself and the party. Okay, All right, this is a good one. The third skill, as I said, it charges own NP gauge, charges parties NP gauge. At level 1, it's 20% increase in the noble phantasm gauge of yourself, and 10% at and 30% at level 10. And at level 1, the party NP increase is 10% and 20% at level 10. Okay, well, all right, that's it. So yeah, you can probably NP loop with him. You can definitely do so, I think, because he has 2 arts card and 2 quick card. With his noble phantasm is also a quick card. So yeah, you can probably do, like, NP loop with him. All right, his noble phantasm is called God's Smiting Whip. Okay, it deals damage to all enemies, deals 150% extra damage to divine servants. My god. Wow, so if the enemy is a divine servant, he's in trouble. He or she is in trouble, because the second skill also increases the what do you call it? The divine damage, the divine enemy damage by 50%, and the noble phantasm increases it by 150%. My god, so insane numbers. And if you, as I said, if you couple him up with Skadi or something, you can even deal more damage. All right, the overcharge effect reduces the quick resistance for 3 turns. Even better. Wow. At 100% charge, it reduces quick resistance by 20%. At 200 is 25, at 300 is 30, 400 is 35, and at 500 it's 40%. My god. Okay, yeah, he's definitely going to be, I'm guessing, the next quick farming meta character. You can just deal insane AoE damage with him, and probably NP loop with him as well. My god. Well, he's strong. He is strong. My god, he really is strong. Okay. All right. That was Taikoubou. Okay, now let's check out Dobrynya Nikiti, her Ascension arts. Okay, the first one, quite simple. It's like icy scenery, and she's wearing winter clothing with a little hat on top. She has a mace. Okay, she has a mace in her hand. She's even wearing armor, and obviously her cattail is there as well. All right, that's a nice Ascension art. Nothing much to talk about. Basically, her wearing winter clothing and armor. Okay, all right, the next one, let's see. Okay, the next one is the one which we have actually seen. This one here, she is not wearing her winter clothing. And no, she has it. No, she doesn't have it. You can clearly see her cat ears now. And her tail as well. She has a battle axe. That's a nice battle axe. Is that a battle axe or is that a war axe? I don't know. Either of it, I'm not sure what it is called, but something. I think a battle axe is the bigger one, isn't it? The one which has like 2-sided. I think that's called a battle axe. So what is this called? Is this a war axe? I'm not sure, but it's either of it, I think. So yeah, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, so all right, you can see her dress, like, underneath that she's wearing. Her winter clothing is gone. Her tail, oh, she has a little hairband as well. What's this? Is that a hairband? What is that? Yeah, I think so. That's a hairband. And yeah, you can only see one of her ears. That's a shame. I would have liked it if she also had her other ear, perking up. But yeah, anyways. Okay, that's her second Ascension art. The third Ascension art. Wow, I like this one. I did like this one quite a lot. This one's visually pleasing. The background is really nice. It looks like it's going to be like, you know, the sun is setting or some kind of like that, something like that. It has like a twilight glow or something. And her dress has also changed. She's wearing a little bit more clothing than she was in the second Ascension art. Then her battle axe, this like it's like flames, blue flames. I really like that. It has like a nice design. And her armor has also changed a little bit. I can see there's like a blue little thing going on, you know. And she has also wearing gloves and stuff. Yeah, okay. Wow, I noticed it. It's thick. Her thighs, what the hell? I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, you know. All right. I like this Ascension art. This is a good Ascension art. Okay. All right, and the final Ascension art. Oh, this is a cute Ascension art. What is this? She's riding her dragon. Her dragon looks quite happy. My God, and she also looks quite happy. Look at her eyes. It's like shining. Her eyes are shining, sparkling. Oh my God. Yeah, this is cute. Okay. She's just happily riding the dragon. Oh my God. Okay, that's good. This is a good one. All right, that was Dobrynya Nikiti. Let's check out her skills. Okay, the first skill, Eternal Young War Maiden, B+. Grants self-gut status for 1 time 3 turns. Okay, 1 time 3 turns. Grants spell self-debuff immunity 1 time 3 turns. Gain critical stars every turn 3 turns. Okay, normal, like a very normal basic skill. Revives at level 1, it revives with 1000 HP, and at level 10 with 3000 HP. While at level 1, star regeneration is +5 every turn and +10 at level 10 every turn. As I said, a very basic skill, nothing much to talk about. Okay, the next skill is called, I think it's called Urza Damask or something like that. A. Increases own arts performance for 3 turns, increases own buster performance for 3 turns, increases own damage against dragon enemies for 3 turns. Okay, obviously this can be used with a Noble Phantasm, because a Noble Phantasm is a buster, Noble Phantasm, buster AoE Noble Phantasm. At level 1, arts increase 20%, at level 10 is 30%. At level 1 also our buster increase 20% at 30% at level 10. Oh, also dragon damage plus is also 30% at level 1. No, it's 30% at level 1 and 50% at level 10. Okay. So yeah, that's basically, so basically you use her against dragon enemies. Like it'll help you a little bit more. And like I'm like, you know, like I'm kind of like, you know, seeing this nowadays, like, you know, the few servants that are coming out nowadays. Like before, we barely even paid attention to the other traits, you know, like whether the characters are enemies are dragon, or are they divine, or are they demonic. At least I did not pay that much attention to it. But nowadays I can see like a lot of skills are actually putting more importance in these traits as well. These, like, you know, intrinsic traits. For example, these dragon trait, or like, you know, maybe humanoid or stuff like that, you know, divine enemies and all that stuff. They're also putting more you know, like attention to these as well. And yeah, that's quite good, I have to say. Like, you know, it brings out, like, you know, you have to use more strategy towards this. And this can help you, like, you know, make new combinations and stuff. And yeah, I like that. All right, the third skill is called Brook EX. I think that's what it's called. Okay, charges own NP gauge, increases party's critical damage for 3 turns, increases party's damage against dragon enemies again for 3 turns. Oopsie. Sorry about that. So yeah, damage against dragon enemies for 3 turns. So all right, so NP increase is 10% at level 1, 30% at level 10, and critical damage is 20% at level 1, critical damage increase, and 30%, is that no, it's a little bit different, like, you know, probably some error or something. I'm checking out the Fate Grand Order fandom, so I think there's like a little error or something. It's not showing properly the numbers, but I'm guessing it's probably something like 30% or something, you know, at level 10. At level 1, the dragon damage increase is 20%, at level 10 is 30%. Okay, so yeah, this is also again, like, you know, help you attack and defeat dragon enemies, and it'll also charge your NP gauge by 30%, a nice little amount, and also increases the critical damage. So yeah, very basic skills, nothing much to talk about, you know. These are very normal, very basic skills. All right, so a noble phantasm, it is called Zmei Gorini, something like that, I think. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but you know. So yeah, okay, deals damage that ignores defense buff to all enemies. Okay, this is a good one. Ignores defense buff to all enemies. This will help because there are quite a few servants that I've seen, you know, in different like, you know, attacks and stuff, different events and stuff, where they have this annoying defense buff, you know, like it's so annoying. So yeah, this will help with that, I guess. So okay, inflicts burn with 1000 damage for 3 turns to them and reduces their defense by 20% for 3 turns. Okay, I really like the ignore defense buff. That one is good. All right, overcharge effect increases own buster performance for 1 turn, activates first. At 100% charge is 20%, 200% is 25, 300% 30, 400% is 35, and when 500% is a 40% increase. All right, okay, decent, you know. I feel like her this character, this servant, is like one of the many other servants, you know. It's like very basic. You can use her, but she probably won't be used that much. I don't know, maybe, you know, like maybe you can pair her up with Koyanskaya and maybe you can do something, and you know, since she has an AoE buster, noble phantasm, you can probably use her and Koyanskaya, or maybe Oberon as well, to deal more damage or something, you know, like probably. But yeah, that was it. Again, as all the things that I'm saying, and you know, like I'm no expert. This is basically what I could gather from this, and I might be wrong. I might be not seeing something, you know, not seeing how you can use it. So if there's any other ways, like, you know, any other extra information that you have, or maybe if I made a mistake, you can correct me down in the comment section. I read all my comments and I'll check them out. So yeah, all right, so that was it. Is there anything else left? I don't think so. Yeah, these two are the only characters, and that was their Ascension art, their skills, noble phantasms, everything. So yeah, that was it. Now the big question here is, when these character comes out, will I summon? Now here's the thing, probably not, because again, in 2023 a lot of servants are coming out, and you know, like characters that I really like and I really want them, there'll be a lot of them coming out in 2023. Yeah, this is going to happen in 2023. So like a lot of them are coming, like, you know, like this year, like this year in JP, which will be 2023 in NA, has so many amazing servants. Like I can't even count them. Like there's so many of them. Like you know, it starts with, like, you know, like Morgan, the Fae servants, you know, like all of them. Then comes Oberon, Koyanskaya, Samarkama, and then, like, you know, like these, like, you know, there's 4 or 5 servants that I really want. So yeah, I don't think it'll be possible to summon here, because I'm still an F2P, so it's kind of impossible. So yeah, and you know, I'll obviously give more priority to all the servants that I really want, which are like, you know, like characters in LB6, the summer, you know, event, and also Koyanskaya. These will be my main, like, you know, target of 2023. So yeah, it's almost the end. I doubt we'll have any other, you know, servant in this year, December, and probably in New Year, probably we're going to get something. I'm not sure. So maybe some new servants or something. As I said, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait for that. But at least for this year, no more servants are coming out. I think so, at least. So yeah, that was it. So that's it, guys. So thank you guys for watching. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to like let me know. I'll check them out. If I made any mistake or something, you know, also correct me down in the comment section. And yeah, and I put out FGO videos like this, you know, every week, 1 or 2 times. Currently I'm doing my LB5 gameplay, you know, in NA. If you're interested in that, you can check them out as well. I plan on putting out another video tomorrow, on LB5. And I think Camelot 2, the movie, has also probably I think it has already come out, and I'll probably react to that as well within a few days. So that's another thing that I'll have to do. So anyways, a lot of FGO content, Fate content are going to come out in my channel, my reactions and stuff. So yeah, anyway, so thank you guys for watching. So I'll see you guys in the next FGO video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.